Hello friends, it's me, and we are at I guess February 5th, 6:10 in the morning on a Tuesday, I believe. Um, I'm recording a little video just to follow up the last one. I just felt like it, so I'm doing it. Whenever I get the feeling, I do it. We have got dumped with snow on Denman Island here, and I have a fire going inside, and it's just, warming up. Um, it must be below 10 degrees outside at least, um, which is very rare for this island. And like I said, we're covered with snow, so wow. We got the real Canada out west on the west coast this year, again. But I'm calling because I want to share with you how my tapering is going. I am tapering off methadone, and I started tapering from 95 milligrams a year ago, and now I am down to 40. So I have crossed the halfway mark. It has been quite a journey. It's just starting to be more challenging at this time. I have also gone from 4 milligrams of clonazepam daily to only two a day, so 2.25 milligrams. So I am also reaching a halfway mark there, and I'm back on the patch. I'm back on the Nicorette patch, which I gotta say really, really works and helps. And I no longer have to have a little puff with my coffee in the morning, or I no longer have to try and enjoy a cigarette or two a day. It just, the patch really protects me. It keeps the cravings away. I don't know whether it's the second time around or what, but it's just easier. They say it's always easier with everything, the second time around. And also, my friend who had gotten on the program that I told you about, who had overdosed on the street fentanyl and got into a program and is also on methadone already, and is very happy and able to go on with his life, and his wife is happy too, I bet. And my other friend that I had just slightly mentioned that had used also has also managed to get back on the methadone, on the juice, on the medication. And congratulations, because that always makes me happy when I hear that, because it's just deadly out there on the streets right now. It is deadly. Another thing I wanted to say, I see more and more of myself and my personal relationships with people, especially with my loved one, how they interact with my recovery. And I really noticed, for example, that healthy relationship wherein you are on good terms, and me and my girl are back on good, great terms finally. And I think at some point the arguing stops, and you realize that you love each other. And I think the power of love is very underestimated lately, and I think that if you really believe in love, put your faith in love, I think things will slowly start to build up and work out for you. You will notice improvements in everything, and you just gotta follow your heart sometimes, and next thing you know, you've got more inspiration to keep going, more strength to keep getting off these meds, for example, for me, more encouragement to go into these offices and tie up loose ends, like the divorce, like the passport since I finally got my citizenship certification, and just getting, oh yeah, finishing it up with my teeth, and just getting little things like that done. Starting on a garden soon, and work really hard at being a good man, as a partner, as a father, as a son, as a brother, as a friend, and also um, give it a lot more strength towards the recovery. We are a lot stronger than we think, and it's always a lot easier than we imagine it to be. It's good to be experienced. I know it's always easier than we imagine it to be. So that helps my mind, actually. Helps it to be more conscious of the fact that I am going to be successful because I'm taking the right steps, just like last time and the time before and the previous time. So I'd like to send out some words of encouragement to people, that even though sometimes your heart might be broken because of relationship love struggles, um, it will pass too. If the love is there, everything will be okay if the love is there. And if you really want to recover from anything, and I am now recovering from opiates, from benzodiazepines, from nicotine, doing lots of things, seeing a psychiatrist, and as soon as my acupuncturist is back from his trip to India, I will be back seeing him. And tomorrow I'm going to my next Unbroken Chain meeting, which I'm looking forward to. I always look forward to my acts of service there when I prepare food, or do the door, or do the wrap up. Sometimes I get to do public speaking there, and also I'm always part of the groups. It is very helpful. I love these people. They are very good people, and they are the people that keep me safe in the city, and they help me with my recovery. They fully support me. I want to thank you too. And so my recovery is doing okay. I'm sitting in my little wooden cabin in the woods on an island. So that is a huge part why I stay away from the bad things and bad places and bad people. As soon as you're in a city, you are just minutes away from making a mistake, and that's just too easy sometimes. Because addicts are not always the most clever people. Once you get obsessed and possessed with this thought of scoring and doing some drugs, it's very hard to turn an addict back. And if you're in the city, just minutes away from it, then I guess you're more prone to relapse. But when you're on a small island secluded from it, with water surrounding you and no ferries at night, for example, makes it a lot harder for you to just go and make a mistake. And it is not that much harder. It's always a matter of choice. And I choose not to, because I believe in love. I believe in a future that's going to be fruitful. I believe that I will recover and be part of the 3% that recovers. I really believe that, and I believe that we will be working on a garden together with my beautiful, beautiful Pocahontas, I like to call her. And I believe in that stuff because it's not that far from the truth. It's a reality. We are in reality right now, in recovery. And we have support all over. I love everyone. I'm here for your support. Thank you all for your support. And I'd like you to know that I'm doing very well in my recovery, and I intend to, in the last stretch here, the last few months, which will be the most challenging when you're tapering off the last little bits of the medication, it becomes the most challenging, the most painful. The withdrawals become quite something. You get headaches, you get cold sweats, you feel like you have the flu. Your brain feels like it hurts. Your bones and your muscles hurt. It's quite of a challenge, you know. You get anxiety, just like sometimes you get anxiety from when you quit smoking. But it's a matter of progress rather than perfection. Slowly, you know, persistent but slow progress rather than really quick perfection, you know. We don't want to rush into things. I know some beautiful, beautiful people who unfortunately relapse from time to time, but they are so beautiful, you know. They always come back. They always come back, and they're always smiling, and they're always better. And you know who you are. And I believe in you, all of you too, you know. I relapse sometimes too, you know that. And I'm here for you. Anytime you need to talk to me, go ahead. One love. Have a great day, everybody. I intend to. I'm going to see a couple people that I do the meetings with, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. And I've got a couple people from my island who want to come to meetings with me to town. Another success. So I will do my best to get these two people into meetings into town with me from now on. Also, I am meeting an Denman Island Health Authority outreach worker any day now, and having a small meeting about maybe starting an NA group on Denman Island, because maybe, perhaps, we are finally ready, and some people are over their denial and tired of using and abusing, and want to step into the right path. And I think I might have enough energy to chair a meeting like that. You know, I've run AA meetings for many years before, and I just got tired of doing it. But I think if my community really needs it, I will be there for them, and I will put one together. So we'll see what comes out of the talks. There is a number of people now on this island, at least 3 people that I know of that would attend NA meetings. And for many years, there wasn't any people admitting to their problems. So great. I'll leave you with this news. So I'm gonna try and arrange meetings for Denman Island soon, and also I will go to one tomorrow, and I will go see some people related to it today, and I will keep working and keep fighting. I am not going to subside. I am not going to give in to any drugs. I am not. I know how easy it is. You know, going into town, you just make the wrong turn, and you get into the street that where it's at, and you see the people that you've known before, and it's a quick exchange, and next thing you know, you made the wrong choice. So it's as easy as that. But just as easy, you can keep walking and don't look back. And I wish you all the health and love. And may you stay warm and watch out for the cold. Don't underestimate the ice. I've hit black ice driving a car before. Please be careful out there. One love.